We're off the grid, folks. If you haven't figured that out by this point, we are well off the grid. Dude! Oh my God! Pushing it. Woo. Oh God. Spencer, all this is going on. Hey, what's this? Edge of society right here. If you're not from LA, you'll probably never ever come out here. I want to venture just a tad bit. It just stinks, dude. It smells so bad. You guys, I don't want to get too involved right here, but I do want to tuck in just a little bit and see what's happening. Maybe just a right here. How we doing, folks? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new video out here in the windy streets of Los Angeles. It's about 15 miles per hour winds today, but we're getting after it. Big news, Ultra B giveaway is over. The winner has been selected. Let's roll the clip. All right, folks, it is finished. The Ultra B giveaway is concluded. We have a winner. The contract is signed. The bike is going to Eric T from Scranton, Pennsylvania. Congratulations, Eric. This Ultra B is all yours. But that's it, folks. This is also my last look at the Ultra B. It is coming to get picked up right now, and it will be in Pennsylvania in just a few days. Congratulations to the winner, and thank you to everybody who participated. That was a lot of work to do, but we now have a viewer from the community who is a proud owner of a Surron Ultra B. We're gonna launch another giveaway in just a couple weeks, and we're going even bigger. The first one we just did was kind of like the test in the waters, even though we did give away an Ultra B, which is like a huge prize. We're going even bigger for the next one. Stay tuned. We're in the paperwork process. We should be announcing that in the next couple weeks. Only other thing I gotta say, I've been streaming on Twitch Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. You can catch me. First link in the description. If you're interested, come hang out. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of people from the community of YouTube already over there. So if you're interested, first link in the description or the top comment is where you can click that link. Come hang out. I'll be live as you watch this right now. As you hear my voice, I'm live, most likely, unless you're watching this later. That's it. Let's hit the road. All right, folks, we're getting after it out here in downtown Los Angeles, where we're getting things started, but we are going on an absolute journey today. I have a very long route planned in my head. Let's see how much of it we can actually get done in one day. We got plenty of daylight. It's just extremely windy, but I don't think that's going to be holding us up too much because time is on our side, and that is the ultimate friend in battle. So what else is there to talk about besides the Kendrick diss track, man? I have a lot of personal pride upon hearing that song, the second one particularly that he dropped, because damn, it was good, man. It was so good. It was incredibly good. And you know, you guys know, I am from Northside Long Beach. I grew up like maybe 5 minutes from where Kendrick Lamar is from. And damn, that song was just such a heater, man. Oh, this alley's kind of rugged today. I ran over a bottle, but luckily it did not burst. That's always a plus when we hit a glass bottle and it doesn't pop. Look at this sidewalk, man. It's definitely seen better days. It's not that bad, but yeah, man, he really did his thing for Hub City, man. That song was incredible. The second one he dropped, it was just a good song, regardless of the whole beef thing they got going on. That was just a great song, right? As far as in my opinion, I thought that was a banger. If you've been keeping up, yeah, this underpass is actually cleaning up a tad bit. I was gonna say it's crazier than before, but it's actually a little less crazy than it was before. What's this guy on? Hey, what kind of scooter is that? What is that?
It's a mini motor.
Mini moto?
Yeah, mini motor.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, take care. Oh, they got that. Hey, if you guys seen this, hold on, let's check these cats out for a second. I've seen this in 2 places, and now I'm seeing it out here. So they just pull up on you and they start washing your window, whether you want them to or not. They just start washing your window, right? So it's an East Coast thing. I originally saw it in Dominican Republic, and this was a huge thing out there. We saw that at every major intersection. They would be out there, you know, they pull up on you and they start washing your windows. And then they ask for money, and usually they act quick enough to where you don't have time to react, and you just instinctually give them money. And you know, sometimes they're like kind of demanding money. Yeah. So yeah, needless to say, it's a pretty efficient gig, so to speak. There's one of those C8s. I just love these cars, man. A lot of people hate these, but I am a big fan of the new Corvette C8. I wouldn't mind having one, but also, you know, I just don't see myself getting another car payment anytime soon. I recently paid off my, you guys, okay, you got to see this wind, right? It's literally blowing me backwards. That's how strong the wind is right here. It's actually kind of ridiculous. So it's a very windy day. But anyways, oh God, I was about to just pop into the street without paying attention. I got to fix that habit. I've been doing that a little too much. What's the music coming from? Oh, it's right here. Sounds like a party. Oh, dude, we can get back there, do we? Can't be back here right too long for the copyright, but I mean, it's hard to say no to this, right? This is a downtown LA's finest back route. Typically can't get through here any other way or any other time. Is anyone watching me? No, we're good. I kept thinking I was hearing someone like yell at me, but oh, let's just keep going around this for a second, see where it leads. As long as we can make it around in one piece. Oh, we're kind of wall riding. That was a little weird. Can't get out there, so it looks like there's one way in, one way out. Let's just keep following this for a hot second. It seems tidy enough for us to shred around. You guys know I love my little, I take my urbex where I can get it, my urban exploration. Oh, we gotta take the hip. We gotta take the hip right here. Oh, and then we're in a huge parking lot. Wow. Oh, okay. This is like when you beat the game and then you get to play it over again on New Game Plus, and you just have all this open space for you to explore with a max level character. I'm sorry, if you're not a super nerd, you probably are like, what is this guy talking about? But yeah. Anyways. I started on a rant so far long back, I forgot what I was talking about. But basically, Kendrick Lamar, new song is amazing. Should we climb up that? That'd actually be kind of sick. Comment below who do you have in the beef as time goes on. Are you putting your chips on Drake? You think he's gonna come back with a banger? I mean, Kendrick's, for being from Northside Long Beach, it's mandatory that I'm Team Kendrick. It is what it is. And that song was just so good, man. I'm sorry. Anyways, that's all I'm gonna say about that. So the whole reason I started in downtown, there's one thing I wanted to see. And it was, it's this street with camps on the side of it that the last time I saw it was about 4th of July. That was already about a year ago from today. Dude, this wind is killing me right now. And we just haven't been back to it since, so we're gonna go check that out real quick before we start our actual journey. We're in for a long one, folks. It's been a minute since I really just got out, rode, chatted for like a couple hours. So that's kind of the agenda today. We're looking at, I'm hoping for at least an hour-long video. If you can't watch it all right now, well, you know, watch it, finish it later. Hitting the reverse, sidewalk rhythm section. So it's up here to the right. If you guys remember, I came back here at night the other night, and some guy was yelling at me to come back. We did not, in fact, come back. But this underpass has always been a little crazy, but that's nothing new. What I wanted to look at was this area right here, up here on the right. Let's see, this is kind of sketchy. We got to get around this and hope no one's speeding at us. And sure enough, there is somebody speeding at us. It's kind of a blind turn, so yeah, we can't really be doing it like this. But we can see from here, it's pretty much everything is taken down. Last time I came through here, this whole sidewalk was taken as in it was full of tents. Now it's pretty cleared out. I mean, that's kind of a trend going on in LA. A lot of places are clearing out, but they're not really clearing out. They're just moving them somewhere else. So they're kind of just getting shuffled around from one place to another. So, you know, it is what it is. I don't pretend to have any solutions for the homeless problem in LA. I just try to show you guys what's going on, right? I just try to show you guys how things look on the day that I go out and see them. That's pretty much all I'm ever up to whenever I'm out filming. I'm just documenting the current status of things. And if you're interested, oh, feel free to watch. Anyways, we're about to slice through downtown LA, get to the other side. We may hit a quick Skid Row tour. I'm not quite sure. We're definitely gonna hit the Fashion District. Then we're gonna go all the way to Alameda, which is where I was about December last year. So it's been a minute since I was out there in Alameda. But we're gonna check out that area and that part of town. That guy's just straight up sleeping. Hey man, I'm tired too. I wish I could take a nap. Yeah, and from there, we're gonna do a big wrap around through South Central and then cut back up Hicks. So like I said, folks, we're in for a long ride out today. Let's see how it goes. So the first thing we gotta do is get through downtown LA. I've mentioned quite a few times, I'm just not really interested in riding downtown LA anymore. It's nice. It's a lot more fun when you're not filming. You can just come out here and relax and do a little bit of like chill free ride. But I mean, as far as content, this place is a wasteland. It's just done. As far as things to see, I don't know. I've seen everything like 1,000 times. I've bombed all the hills. So yeah, right, entering the Fashion District of downtown. So from here, Skid Row is kind of that way. So we're kind of rolling adjacent southbound on the side of Skid Row. So like if we make a left at any one of these streets, we pretty much run right into it. And we may do that. It kind of extends our route a little bit, but you know what, let's just do it right here. I did say I was gonna roll through Skid Row. So this whole area is like the Fashion District. This is where I used to live when I lived in downtown LA. I lived on this street right here, like one block that way. Yeah, I actually lived in the busiest part of downtown. for sure. I think this whole area is, I think, the busiest part of downtown because it's where people are actually coming to shop. You can get flowers for super cheap, you can get jewelry for super cheap, and just other various things for like wholesale prices if you're just like a person walking in. So yeah, that's kind of the appeal of this place. And second to the financial district, I think this is where the most people are at any given time. And then right next to it, boom, you go one street down and you're in Skid Row. So that's kind of the layout of this part of town. That's also why this is the cheapest part of LA as far as downtown to move to, is because all the nice apartments right here are right on the border of Skid Row. So you know, it is what it is. If you're brave enough to live out here, then you do. If not, then you don't. Simple as that. For me, I don't care. So I lived, yeah, pretty much a block away from all this. All this is going on. Hey, what's up? Okay. Yeah, she was off a good one. Or just having a great day. You know, I don't know. This is Skid Row though. If you've never seen any of my other videos, get in the bike lane, shall we? Commuting safely. Oh, we got a dog. 2 dogs. Like they're having a great time, eating good. All right, let's just go ahead and keep on mobbing through here. We got no business to really be here, so that's why I usually just cut straight through. I've never had a reason to stop in Skid Row, and today is not going to be the day. Suffice to say. See, that's a I got honked at me. I mean, to be honest, I was kind of riding like a moron, and that's why I stayed in the bike lane. So at least I fit in right here, right? So we're about to get the big shift. If you saw my last video on Alameda, the way things look immediately shift once you cross the freeway. That's the main interesting thing about rolling this way, is that once you get far enough southbound, everything just changes. It's kind of wild going this way on Alameda. And we're kind of just in commuting mode right now, but we're about to get to the action in just a second. Stay tuned. And it is so windy, dude. The wind is actually blowing me around. That is how powerful it is right now. It is pushing me left and right as I'm just going down the road. So that's a factor that I'm trying to consider as we go. There's a little bit of sidewalk free ride we could do right here. Let's see if we can hit some of it as we mob down. This wind is brutal, man. I wonder how South Central is going to be today. I feel like it's going to be mostly quiet because it's so windy. Wind and rain are the 2 weather aspects that us people from LA, like, we tend to not do much when they're in full swing. Just about anything else. Extreme heat, super cold, you know, that doesn't really matter. When the wind's kicking up or it's raining, yeah, we kind of just we sit back. All right, so from here, there's a couple places we can go. We're just gonna make the next big right we can make. There's a lot of stuff around the freeway that's interesting to see. You know what's one place I wanted to stop by that we haven't seen in a minute? This is where the freeway caught on fire. Remember that was national news, the 10 freeway? There was a huge fire underneath because they thought that homeless folks had started a fire. But if you pay attention, once they realized that it wasn't homeless folks that started the fire, they quickly swept the news under the rug. So this is kind of where it started, was this whole area right here. It was specifically under there. Flames were reaching up to the freeway and they said it was causing structural damage. Turns out that wasn't true. They reopened the freeway in just a couple weeks. People were freaking out because this is a major freeway that goes from West LA pretty much to deep inland California. So important that stays open, but this is one of many dead ends. I just came because I saw that sick bike on the roof. You guys see that? That thing's sick. It's like a West Coast chopper bicycle. Interesting. Anyways, they have a sign that says keep out. I'm going to do exactly that. So let's go ahead and turn around and see what's going on right here. This is the other side of the freeway. Not too much to see right here. We're about to cut back and keep going southbound down Alameda. But yeah, that's where the freeway is on fire, for those who didn't know. Oh God, sensor, absolutely sensor. Yep, wow. Okay, well, we just saw a completely naked person, but that brings us to this street right here, which is, yeah, this is one of the few that I want to check out. Look, they have a structure built right there with a door, with a keypad. Tell me that ain't crazy. I am on super awareness right now for dogs. If you're new to the channel in some way, well, I don't like dogs out here. If you can't tell, when you run into a dog in this part of town, they're usually not friendly. I don't know if that needs much more explaining than that, but yeah. Most of the dogs you run into over here, they will just ruthlessly chase you until they run out of energy. So that's kind of what we can expect. We're actually going to turn back around and go back this way. And see if we can pop out the end of the street and make a left or a right. But I mean, not that crazy. It's just an RV row. You see a lot of streets like this when you kind of get off the grid in LA, like They have real strict rules about parking RVs in a lot of places now. So people tend to try and park them just, oh, I don't know what I just rode over, but hopefully it didn't affect my bike in any way. It sounded kind of like a trap. The thing about the traps out here is people do lay traps. If you're not aware of that, people do lay traps, and they are basically impossible to see until it's too late. This is the railroad. It is not active in any way. We're off the grid, folks. If you haven't figured that out by this point, we are well off the grid. This is where it gets a little sketchy with dogs. I don't want to run into a dog out here, but we are going to cruise up a little bit. Oh, there's a cat. I thought that was a dog right there. Yeah, this is edge of society right here. If you're not from LA, you'll probably never ever come out here. Yeah, it's pretty crazy right here, as you can tell. But look at that artwork right there, huh? Look at that. That is sick. That's incredible. Yeah, that is so fire. That's some really cool art. We came this way before. We went that way, so we're actually going to turn around and go back all the way the same way we just came, and continue our route. Yep. So, dude, look at this. Damn, I'm trying to slow down, but I'm also trying to stay ready to push out. It may look like these are abandoned, but there's people in here, and they got their eye on me. I can guarantee you that. Dude, do we go this way? Yeah, screw it. Why not, right? Well, I don't run over any glass or anything, but... Oh, this... Okay, folks, here we go. Getting today's adventure started. We got to get back over this. Oh, that's why I love having the BMX pedals. I can actually jump over stuff. Wow. Okay. Well, this is new. This is new territory for us. This is new grounds that we've covered. Haven't covered before. We're actually about to turn back around. I kind of want to go back down that railroad. Keep in mind, we are not in Skid Row. This is not Skid Row at all. This is not the Skid. There's something burning right there. I'm trying to hold my breath going through that. And this is where we started. Just trying to survive. Make sure you cut that out. This is where you're just out here. You're on survival mode. Anyways, like I say, I visit these places because I guarantee you none of you have ever came to where I just went, right? I would put some money on that. I don't think anyone's ever seen some of the stuff we just saw. So keep in mind, we're 5 minutes from the center of downtown LA. That's just that's the city of Los Angeles for you that you don't see anywhere else. With that said, we are only just starting our route. We're gonna try and commute a little bit further. We could hop on the freeway right here if we were brave enough, but I am not. I just had my buddy Jason. You guys remember Jason? He rides the that super fast scooter. He's in a couple of my videos. He has an Ultra B currently with supermotos on it, and he took it on the freeway. It's also upgraded in a lot of ways. Anything shy of that, I don't think would keep up on the freeway. Plus, he's an experienced motorcycle rider, so I'm good on the freeway, man. That's just that's butt puckering stuff right there. All right, southbound we go. We are going down Washington right now. We went a little further east than expected, so here we are. We're gonna ultimately end up back on Alameda, because from there we're gonna wrap around to South Central once we hit around like 80th Street. Just a different route, you know, nothing too crazy, but just something we have not done before. And oh shit, dude, that was almost it right there. That was almost getting stranded, and we're already super far from the car. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at that, y'all see that? He's swinging it. Yo, damn. I'm gonna try and punch it on the GoPro. Dude, he is sending it. Today's Cinco de Mayo, by the way. We're not gonna get too close. Dude. Oh my God. Wow. Yeah. Oh, it's a whole posse. Oh man, that's smoke. Well, that's the coolest thing we're gonna see today, most likely. Look at this artwork right here. I mean, that's most of what you're gonna see back here, artwork, and then people living back here. There's not much else to see. Someone got their car broken into recently, you can see there. Anytime I come back here, I think of Jeremy, LAOC TV. If you haven't checked that out, I'll put him in the description, LAOC TV. In my opinion, one of the best channels on YouTube. There's nobody doing what he does right now. He's just ahead of the curve. You know, he's got something going on that is fresh and new and exciting. I've been on YouTube going on 8 years, and that's one of the coolest things I've seen. How you doing? Yeah, art. I was looking at the art. I didn't see him till the last second. I think that's probably where these cats just came from. It's a little Cinco de Drinko festival. That's cool, man. I see an alley. We don't see that many alleys that we take out here, so we're gonna go ahead and take it. I'm trying to push myself through this glass without sitting on my bike. There's so much glass out here. I don't know if you guys are catching it. Anytime you see me riding funny, it's most likely because I'm going through some type of glass. So, yeah. Let's hit an alley surf, shall we? Dude, I saw that cart getting pushed before I saw the person behind it. Who's she flipping off? Pushing it. Don't mind me, don't mind me, don't mind me. Don't mind me. Let me keep going. Whenever someone stops, full body turns to look at you, yeah, it's time to keep going. Safe to say. All right, where the hell are we, dude? We just got completely sidetracked. We are truly in no man's land right now. I was kind of trying to go this way over the bridge. Oh, they got another fire. Dude, there's just fires nonstop out here. Dude, look, you see that crack in the windshield? I wonder if could be a bullet, or could be, there's a fire right there. Oh, hey man. Yeah, let's go ahead and keep going. So I am in familiar territory. I used to drive through here to get home sometimes when I was leaving downtown. Oh, she's not happy. She's not having a good time. I ain't gonna be the one she takes her energy out on. No, we're just gonna go ahead and keep going. So from here, we're gonna pop up here. Oh, God. Let's go over this bridge. I don't think I've ever gone this way on the Surron, that's for sure. Maybe in a car, but not on the bike. Oh, I think the sidewalk is blocked off. Dude, if you were walking, this would kind of suck. Oh no, we're good. It's just a little treacherous to get through, but not necessarily stuff you want to ride through anyway. How you doing, man? Yeah. I think he said Surron. I actually couldn't hear. I thought he said the word Surron, but we don't have time to stop around these parts, man. We got to keep going. All right, descending down, folks. We are now in the city of Vernon. New area of the map unlocked. It's like we just ungrade a part of the map in Grand Theft Auto. We've never ridden in Vernon before, ever. We just unlocked a new area of the map right now. We're gonna go southbound through Vernon for a hot second, and let's see what's going on. We ultimately are gonna go back westbound, which is that way, when we make our big turn. But let's check out what's going on out here. Vernon is a very industrial place. If you go this way, which is eastbound, it starts to smell like fish, which is a phenomenon that I've never really understood. But there's just one part of the road. It's actually the road that we were on where we saw that girl pushing the cart. Washington, if you keep going that way, you hit this stretch of road that smells like fish. Like, and it's bad. Like, even if your windows are up, your AC's on, you're gonna smell the fish. I never really understood it, but that's why I kind of try to avoid driving through this industrial area if I don't have to. But as you can see, not much going on. Looks like there's a motorcycle dealership right there. Oh, you guys see that? Someone tried to break in. You see the broken glass? Man, part of the course out here in LA, right? Leave no stone unturned, leave no glass unbroken. We can attest to that firsthand. We see a bunch of broken glass every day. And I mean a lot. We're over here on 37th Street. We're just out and about, folks. I don't even know what's going on back here, but let's go ahead and pop in, see what's happening in the industrial areas of LA. Another beautiful part about this bike, you just go over stuff. You see how I just hopped over that barrier? Oh man, he's got tire troubles out here. That sucks. I mean, there's really nothing I can do to help, but if I was in my car, I could actually help. I always keep a spare tire with me, one of those bootleg little portable jacks, and a tire compressor. Those are three things I'll never ever leave outside of my car. But I mean, it'd be pointless for me to stop right now. There's nothing I can do. Hopefully he knows what he's doing now. That's unfortunate. I would say though, honestly, he didn't pick the worst part of town to get a flat in. Over here, I mean, take a look. There's absolutely nobody. The best case scenario, someone else is gonna pull up and actually be able to help him. So, you know, I'm kind of screaming. I hope you guys can hear me. It is so windy. It is so windy, dude. It is so windy. The wind is like pushing me back. All right, so now we're on this part of the of town where the railroad, I think this, I don't know if this is active or not. I'm pretty sure it's not, judging by how how dirty it is. I don't want to go all the way down here, but I do want to venture just a tad bit. It just stinks, dude. It smells so bad. You guys can't smell through the camera. I don't want to get too involved right here, but I do want to tuck in just a little bit and see what's happening. Maybe just a right here. Oh, we got a two-way alley. Oh, we could keep going this way. Do we do it? Do we do it? If I didn't get a flat before, today's gonna be the day, man. Today's gonna be the day. You guys hear just what I'm riding over? It's just, oh man. Dude, okay, we gotta go. We gotta get to the other end. We gotta get to the other end. We're on the Surron. The Surron can do it. Just have faith, just believe, and hold on tight, and don't crash, and don't ride over glass, and don't think too much, and look at where you're going, and don't ride over glass, and don't stop. Just keep going. Just keep going. We're almost there. We're there. Dude, that's probably the scariest thing I'm gonna do all day. That's probably the scariest thing I'll do all day. That had my heart pounding, and it was like literally nothing. I was just thinking about hitting glass, someone being there waiting, and it's just catching me slipping, man. That's a constant thought when I'm out doing these rides, man. Is someone, part of it is like I'm a little paranoid, right? You gotta be to do what I do, to be out here doing this stuff. You just have to be. But another part of it is like, you guys have no idea how many booby traps there really are in these parts of town to catch people slipping. Like that is a real thing. There's a lot of those, like a lot. We're on 41st. We're gonna keep going south in like a lot of streets, but we're kind of gonna try and get out of this area. We're back on Alameda, which is the original goal. So let's go south a little bit further. I wanna go on some of these more in-between streets and see what's going on in there. But yeah, dude, it's a real thing, especially right there where it's like nobody will know. Yeah, like nobody will know that you're getting caught slipping. I'm hearing his car is revving. I don't like that. That's a big graffiti right there. That looks like artwork almost. All right, well, let's go ahead and start mobbing down. We're gonna do a little bit of zigzagging. This is like prime time to get out and about and film because the sun's not directly in my eyes yet. It's still like my visor's kind of keeping the sun out of my eyes. And it's not too early. When I come out and film too early, I notice the footage looks kind of weird. Like it's a little too early in the day to be filming and it just doesn't look that good. Look at the sidewalk. We can see the end of it now. They cleared it out. Whoa, 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 whoa. I hear dogs, I don't like it. Yeah, they cleared out the sidewalks. Before we couldn't get through here like this, I think these are the ones we were on. I actually don't know, but we're on, I think, Long Beach Boulevard. Going southbound, look at that. That can't be good, right? What happens if I touch that? That looks like an exposed power line, no? Is that what that is? Any electricians can fill us in on what happens if you touch that right there? I'm not going to, but what happens if I did? You know, it's kind of just hanging down. I mean, it could easily happen on accident, so I don't know. I don't know. All right, we're kind of passing by these neighborhoods so we can get through to, you know, some of the more interesting parts of Alameda Street, which is where we were. I want to say it was around December. It was around December of last year. We came down Alameda Street. That video got 1 million views. That was a lot of fun, and we explored some new areas. So we're not really there where we were at all, but we're kind of in the general vicinity. So this is where we're starting off, and then we're gonna head towards Figueroa Street and then come northbound up that to finish things off. But we did come by here. This is the outdoor swap meet. Maybe we'll check that out real quick. It's actually busy today. Last time we came was also a Sunday, but it was pretty quiet. I mean, today's a beautiful day. It's a nice sunny Sunday, and it's a holiday, so you know it's gonna be packed. Let's see if we can ride through even just a little bit. Oh, it's kind of crowded. Not trying to draw too much attention to myself on this fine Sunday afternoon. I'm really trying to keep it moving, honestly. Yeah, I think we can slide in right through here, maybe. So I want to show you guys how it looks on the inside. It's a swap meet. If you've ever been to a swap meet in California, they all kind of look pretty similar. It looks like this. So that's what it looks like. Yeah, you go that way, there's you know, attractions, food, stuff like that. Last time we kind of got a little more active. It wasn't that crowded. Today it's like genuinely packed, so I don't want to be that guy on the Surron going all the way through it. We'll come back another time, but you can also see it on another video if you are so inclined to. Looks like they got some construction going on. LADWP out here doing their thing. Oh yeah, dang, big down power lines. Something going on. I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna go southbound a little bit further right here. Look at that guy on that crane working. That's sick. Oh, multiple dudes on cranes. All the power lines are down. I wonder where that's from. Or maybe they're just doing work. I don't know. I'm gonna hit this right here. This is where that building is, where you can kind of see through it. Let's see if we can check it out again. Let's let this car behind us get through though. Yeah, it's right here. So this looks like a building until you get up close, and then you can see I'm actually gonna stick my GoPro in so you guys can see. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, it's like a big open field. We're actually not gonna spend too much time here. We already have a bunch of eyes on us. So let's go ahead and keep going. This is a similar route we took last time we came out here. We got some artwork going. Nice. All right, let's continue on. Bunch of trash out here. That's, you know, everywhere out here. So that's nothing new, but just a lot of it right here. Looks like they just gave up on trying to clean it up out here. It probably just keeps accumulating. It is what it is. Oh, wow, we didn't come down this street last time. Look at this. This is kind of crazy. One thing that I want to point out to you in these videos is that we're nowhere near Skid Row, but as you can tell, there's kind of a lot of like, look at how much stuff they got out here. Dude, this is kind of like a bike shop. It's kind of like an emporium, more like. It's like a bike emporium right there. I want to point out there's a lot of these little fringe societies out here that are not Skid Row. They have a bunch of them. It's not, the homeless problem in LA is not just Skid Row or anywhere else that's a major, you know, area where homeless people congregate. It's kind of all over the city. And you see a little bit of it everywhere you go. Cut that, that's not what it is. Anyways, so yeah, all up and down here between here and Compton. If you keep going straight down this street, you end up in Compton. Ugh, basically, that's kind of what's going on in this part of town. Anyways, we're almost at the point where we start heading westbound, but not quite yet. Doubling back to where we just came. Yeah, that looks good to jump off. I know. I ain't doing it. I know. Yeah, I should, but I'm not. It is what it is. After having that vision of me collapsing and going unconscious from the last one I rode past, I'm good on those, man. I am good. All right, continuing on. Looks like we can't access the sidewalk here, maybe. We probably can, but we'll just go around for the sake of us not getting zapped by electricity. You almost need to wear goggles like you're off-roading out here, man. There's so much dust that flies up in your face. So yeah, here's the last stretch of Alameda Street that we'll be checking out today. Some doors. If you need a door, you might be able to find one here. But man, the wind is crazy, dude. Can't even tell from the elements around me. Like the tree's not moving, but the wind is like pushing me right now. Oh, here's the other side of that building. So this is what's on the other side of the facade. I don't know why I didn't point this out last time. This is how it looks. As you can see, that wall over there is just a wall. There's nothing, there's nothing supporting it. There's no roof or nothing. Kind of interesting. I don't know. I thought it was strange, so I figured some of you guys might be fascinated by it as well. Anyways, we come down here. Last time we came down here, there was like some fires started right here. It's like it's a chill afternoon today, though. It actually cleaned up a little bit. So yeah, that's what's going on. Yeah, he was not happy to see me. It's okay. I just keep going. Don't mind me. Lesson of the day: wave at everybody you see, especially if you're somewhere you're not really familiar with. Just give them a little friendly wave. You know, it never hurt anything. Never hurt anybody to just wave, say hi, give a head nod. You know, the best it'll do is save you from a sticky situation. The worst it can do is usually nothing. You know, usually nothing. So we're cooking down here. Look at this. What is that? Looks like a solar panel they got broken with some broken glass on it too. Oh man, there's a lot of broken glass right here. It looks like they're just breaking stuff. I don't know, but these are the projects that we rode through the last time. This was our turnaround point, so I think it will be today as well. We're gonna quickly scoot through here. These are just these are some projects on Long Beach Boulevard. Gonna go ahead and push all the way through them. But yeah, if you've never seen projects, this is what they look like. This is we had some of these where I grew up. They're called the Carmelitos, a couple minutes from my house. Projects are just it's basically Section 8 housing. Yeah, projects are basically Section 8 housing. If you're familiar with Section 8 as a concept, if not, Google it. It's just low-income housing. That's literally all it is. All a project is low-income housing, and sometimes it's a rough place to live in and grow up in. So the word project has a negative connotation just because of what it usually is, but that's what it actually is. For anyone who doesn't know, like when someone refers to the projects or the PJs, it's typically just Section 8 housing, or just somewhere that you typically don't want to be at. There's a stagnant body of water. It's just nasty. We're gonna creep through it. We do not want to splash this on us at all. That's how slow you got to go through that to not get wet. I was not trying to get wet by that water at all. Who knows how long it's been sitting there. I want to say that this is probably not something you want to be caught on at night. This is a very, there's one way in, one way out. Anytime you get those type of vibes anywhere, yeah, it's probably somewhere you shouldn't be at night, but this is just a walking path that goes over the Blue Line railroad tracks. This is the train that I used to take from my house in Long Beach. We would pedal from my house, me and my friend Dominique, we'd pedal from the house, catch the Compton Blue Line station, get on the train in Compton, take this train all the way to downtown. It goes all the way to Union Station. Anyways, that was kind of fun to go over. We got a nice view. From here, we're gonna start going this way. There's more projects here, as you can see. We're probably gonna slice through real quick and continue our journey. Also, a lot of you guys are commenting saying you see me on my rides. Maybe it's time to switch up the fit, but also, you know, feel free to say hey to me if you catch me. I'm usually on the move, as you can tell. There's very, very few times where I'm not moving. I'm pretty much always moving. If I'm out on my bike and I'm filming, I'm moving. Because there's no point for me to sit still anyway. Sitting still is not content, so, you know, gotta keep it going. They're bumping right here. All right, so from here, we're gonna cut through to the left. And we're gonna go down this way. More housing projects to the left. It's Sunday and it's a holiday, so mostly people are just outside, you know, chilling, hanging out, maybe having a beer or two, you know, I don't know. It's a nice day. It's a beautiful Sunday, first of all. It's still a little windy, but it's nice weather. It's like 72 degrees. Can't beat it. All right, so from here, we're gonna go pretty much straight this way until we hit Figueroa. We already saw a nice little chunk of town. We're gonna slow it down a bit, check out some of these roads. We're on 53rd and Compton Avenue, as you can see right there. Bam, Compton Avenue. Not too long ago, there was a crazy thing that happened here after dark. There's like 100 cops lined up for something that was going on. I think it was like a big fight that they had that they organized. It was like a big organized fight, like a brawl, like an old school brawl. I'm not making this up. It was like an old school brawl. Everyone started fighting with fist fights, and then like a bunch of cops came out like in full riot ensemble, basically. So yeah, that's the thing that goes on out here in these parts. But anyways. And obviously, if you go south on Compton Avenue, you eventually end up in Compton. So that could be a route for another video. I don't know. I don't know if my bike would make it from downtown LA to Compton. We're already on 56%. I feel like this bike is just dying so fast now. I don't know what it is. It just dies super fast. The battery is like, is dying. I think that's the easiest way to put it. You really got to look both ways when you're crossing streets out here, even if you have the green light, because so many people run the red lights out here. So many people. You could be chilling. These old schools right here. That's cool. You could be chilling and just cruising along. And I kid you not, this sounds like kind of made up, I think, to some people. But a literal police chase could be just about to pass you, and you won't even know it. And someone will be about to fly past a red light, running from cops, or running from just about anything. And they will send you flying through the sky, you know, like shooting stars. And ain't no one making a wish right now, if you catch my drift. So try to slow down when you hit even a green light out here. You really have no choice. We're actually gonna go a little further south than we had planned to. We're gonna go at 54th maybe. You guys know when you go south, which is the direction we're going right now, the streets, they go higher numbers, you know, 56th, 57th. We got clean alleys over here. Not much to see alley-wise, so we're just gonna try and scoot over to the other side of the freeway as quick as we can. That's kind of the agenda right now, is cross back over from where we are to the other side of the 110. And then we're gonna check out some of our usual areas on Fig. Look at that slammed SCI like that. That's a cool car. A lot of cool cars you see in the cut over here in South Central. If you stop and look, we see a lot of classics that were probably bought back when they were brand new, which is always cool. Oh, looks like over here on 55th Street, I think on 55th it's like an industrial area. I didn't know there was any industrial area over on this side of town. We're gonna take this right here and see what's going on. Oh no, it's just neighborhoods. It just looks like that. These parts of LA, the zoning laws were developed so long ago that you will often see warehouses on the same blocks as houses and apartments and industrial areas like that. That's something you really don't see ever anymore, because the zoning laws are much more strict as far as building in LA. You cannot build houses anywhere near a warehouse. That is like an absurd thought nowadays, but you kind of see it all over the place out here. Like, look, right here, house on that side, warehouse over here. And then you have this. I mean, it makes sense. You don't really, this is like that. Look at the scene right here. That's kind of how it ends up. when you have a warehouse area in LA. So that's kind of why I think they may have started developing that law in the first place. Kind of makes sense. Anyways, we're actually covering quite a bit of ground. We are now at this little park right here, which there's only one way in and one way out, so we're not going to get too involved in it right here. But it's actually kind of cool to check out. I came this way the last time I started my ride. If we go that way, there's another park. But this is actually like a pretty cool walking trail right here in the middle of South Central. We're not going to tear it up too much on the Surron. Yeah, there's people walking, and the problem is I'm going to kick dust up in everyone's faces, so I'm not really trying to do that right now. Yeah, I've actually checked this out in another video on my BMX, so if you guys are really interested, you can go check that out. But the other thing is there's no way out on that side. Last time I came through here, I was like, wow, if someone wanted to catch you slipping, they just have to wait for you to get to the other side. The only way out is if you jump the fence. So obviously I ain't doing that on Surron. But yeah, I was like, man, if someone wanted to catch you here, they just gotta wait for you to start jogging and go to that side. Because once you get to that side, you're pretty much screwed, you know? I don't know. That's yeah. And then this is right outside the park, which is you know, hey man, South Central's doing their best as far as I know. I don't really get involved that much in the city politics out here, but the fact that they even have this, look, it's like a little bit of greenery in a concrete jungle, so to speak, you know? So it's nice that that even exists. Look at that Hellcat. That's cool. It's better than nothing. One thing you can say, it is sure better than nothing. All right, we're on San Pedro Street. This is where I always pass that skate park that I always pass by, and you guys are like, why don't you go to the skate park? You keep saying you're going to go to the skate park. How many times are you going to say you're going to the skate park and you don't go to it? Yeah, today's another day where we don't go to the skate park. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know. It's a little too far. We got ice cream, man. I don't know if he's just selling ice cream. And look, there's another one. He's got a competitor right in front of him. Yeah. Is it just ice cream you guys are selling? Are we sure about that? I don't know. Right here on Main Street, we're still on 55th. We're gonna go south a little bit further right here on Main. Look at this brand new building they just built. It's so fresh. They got the pavement, freshly paved, fresh concrete, fresh white line, cones still out. It's actually a really nice building. Huh. The next street right here is Slauson. I felt like the train when I said that right now. The next stop is Slauson Avenue. That's what we're coming up on right now. I think we're gonna hit a right on Slauson and then pull a right on Fig and then just bam, cut it back. And I don't know, that may be, we'll see what happens after that. There's so much. Now that the sun's back out, man, there's just so much. Look at this building, look at that street. What's down that street? I say we check it out, actually. Usually I'd be like, what's down that street? Let's check it out next time. Today we're actually going to look. We're actually going down the street. Oh, this whole street's closed too, or at least that part is. Let's at least check it out. There's probably nothing. Oh, you guys see that huge dog? You see it? Do you see that big ass dog that's loose? Oh, dude, he's for sure gonna chase after me. Nah, dude. I don't even want to risk it. Oh, he looks very friendly though. Looks like a very pretty dog. But I just don't want to risk it. Do I risk it? Nah. Yeah, nah. Not getting bit for content today. Not happening. I don't care. You know, I started training to take my my M1 test just so I could have it. And there's a portion that warns you about what to do when a dog pulls up on you, like what you're supposed to do. I didn't know this, but the thing you're supposed to do is slow down as you're approaching the dog and then speed up as you pass the dog to throw it off. To kind of like, so it misjudges your speed. I didn't know that. I don't think the Surron has enough juice to make that happen though. I feel like I just get bit. I was slow down and get bit. Okay, we're gonna avoid some traffic we got ahead of us. We're gonna wrap a little further south and then we're gonna come back up Fig from where we are now. Beautiful evening. I'm glad I came out and rode today, man. It's so nice. I was gonna do a live stream on Twitch in my IRL. Yeah, I figured it was just too nice of a day to pass up going on a cruise. But hey man, follow my Twitch, first thing in the description. We're gonna be doing a lot of fun stuff on there, so you won't see it unless you're followed me on there. So you know, there's definitely gonna be some exclusive content you won't find on here. So yeah, follow that if you're interested, and you'll see some content you won't see anywhere else. Anyways, 59th Place and Broadway. We're going westbound. We're about to cut up to this alley right here, shall we? Oh, let's go this way. Actually, this makes more sense so we can cut all the way back. Yeah, this one looks a little better too. Oh, I ran over something that popped. Hopefully that didn't pop my tire. We're not stopping here though. We'll check it out later. We don't even have time to stop. Should we hit this right? Oh, we can't. Look at this. Oh, we're creeping right here. We're creeping. Yeah, well, we can't get through right here. So we actually could if we really sent it, but We're not going to. No, we're good. We're good. Let's go ahead and keep going around. We're gonna come back up Fig right now. These alleys keep going a little further south, but I think we're good right there. I think we're good with what we got. Yeah, when you see that tagging in the way, it's ridden in a way that's just very menacing. You just want to keep going. That's my advice to anyone who finds themselves in such a situation. Just keep going. Just keep going. Keep going until you see artwork like this. That's the safe zone, or at least slightly safer than whatever you just came out of. All right, I think we're on Gage, if I'm not mistaken. Bike's feeling a little limp. It's already losing juice. You gotta watch out for the, look at that, he's about to turn right into me. Yikes. Holy. There's a lot of traffic out here right now. Interesting. Okay, well, that brings us to right here, folks. You know, wherever you're at, there you are. And here we are right here on the 110 South, aka Flower Street and Gage Avenue. We're about to go westbound for a hot second and then go north on Figueroa. See what's going on Fig, and then, you know, keep on commuting, as one could say. These are all alleys we are well familiar with, so not much for us to see here. Figueroa Street. I'm here in broad daylight. Oop. Oh, sorry. Hey, that's pretty impressive to do with those. Okay, well, you know, never a dull moment out here on Fig. Yeah. Oh, it's so hard to resist just sending it through that grass at full speed. I really have to cut that habit though. It's just not smart. It's so fun though. It's just so fun. I don't know what to say. It's a lot of fun. Kind of a sleepy afternoon on Figueroa. I mean, it is Sunday. Maybe everyone was taking a day off. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, you know, well, we're just gonna go ahead and keep on going north. That's what we got to do for now. That's the grass that spooks me, that one right there. That's a little too tall for me. Try to avoid that right there. Anywho, wow. That was a nice little route, huh? Straight up cooking. Feeling good on this bike lately, even though it's very weak right now. We're already at 41%. This bike was fully charged when I left the house. I don't know. I think the battery's on its last leg. I mean, not really, but I mean, it's definitely degradation, battery degradation. It's losing its full amount, the amount of full juice that it could have. I could say that for sure. All right, well, northbound we go on Fig. There's only one way to go, and that's up, right? Whoa, hitting that aggressive U-turn. He's got somewhere to be. Uh-oh, left turn. Whoa, see, they come right into you. You gotta watch out out here. They will turn into you. No F's given. Oh, we gotta check this out one more time. It's been a minute since I've been through here. I love this art. Actually, we see it from here. See the GTA girl? Yeah, this is where I used to start, right here. Oh, check this out. LA classic right here, back to back. Yes, sir. Wow. Yeah, that goes hard. That goes extremely hard. Someone in the comments educate me. How much does it cost to rebuild one of those Impalas to look like that? It's got to be 6 figures, right? Easily. It's got to be like well over $100,000, I would assume. Anything that's cool now is just expensive. So I assume that that's like, I would guess like 120,000, somewhere in that range. Probably like 50,000 to find the shell, the chassis, and then like, you know, 50,000 to make it like beautiful, like the ones that those ones that just passed. Anyone who has hands-on experience, how much does it cost to actually redo a classic like that? Let us know in the comments. I'm sure we'd all love to know. Woof, man, you just start, once you pull the throttle on this bike, it's just exhilarating, man. You just want to keep going. Passing the LAFC Stadium. Kane Brown there. Kane Brown's a solid artist, man. I would never really, I didn't listen to much country, but Kane Brown is just, he's got good music. I listen to all types of stuff though, man. I'll have a playlist with like NWA, Kane Brown, Rage Against the Machine, CCR, Creed's Clearwater Revival. I listen to all type of shit. A lot of oldies, James Brown, Marvin Gaye, you know. My music tastes have absolutely no pattern. If a song sounds good, I'll enjoy the artist in any sense, then I'll listen to it. There was recently a bunch of drama going on at USC. That was, I want to say a week and a half ago, maybe. Yeah, it was last week, actually, last weekend. Looks like everything's cleared up. Now the band's going to play some music. There's not music at the UFC. All I know is this wind is pushing me across the street right now. It's much worse than it was earlier. I'm always careful around this part of town. This is where the first time I came out and rode with Jeremy, we were a little bit further north here on Figueroa, and the first thing that we showed up to was a mini bike rider who had been hit and hospitalized. Right up here by this Popeyes, we're about to pass it and I'll show you guys. The first time I rode with him, and I'll never forget that because I always see those mini bike riders going so fast with no helmet. I see a lot of ones wisening up and wearing helmets now, at least, because, dude, there's no reason to not wear a helmet in LA, man. There's no reason not to. Secure your identity, less people can see your face, more safety, and I mean, that's really it. But those are two humongous pluses, right? Like, I don't know. I'm pretty identifiable though. I mean, it's hard to miss. I always got my neon green on. If you see that, you know you probably just saw me whiz by. But yeah, the helmet is mandatory, man. You cannot be on one of these things, anything that goes more than 10 miles an hour. Some people will say you can't be on any two-wheeled anything, let alone a bicycle like this without a helmet. I don't know quite where I stand about that, but I mean, look at this guy right here, fully decked out. He knows what he's doing. That's how you gotta do it. Let's go ahead and warp speed it out of here, man. Gotta get through downtown one way or another. Woo. That guy was eating pizza, you see that? He was eating pizza while flooring it. That's pretty cool. I mean, this bike ain't catching up with no Hellcat, that's for sure. Not even close. Oh, dude, you see that? He almost hit that guy. Bro, he massively swerved. I think he thought that he was in a... Bro, this guy's blocking traffic. That's what it is. What's that guy doing? He's yelling at somebody. I think he's telling him to pull over or something, or he's talking to somebody. I don't know what's going on, dude. Is he talking to nobody? Bro, I think he's talking to an imaginary person or something. Bro, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I thought he was talking to that car behind him. No, he's... Uh-oh. Okay, he's talking to an imaginary person. We're gonna get out of here. I don't know, that was weird. We didn't see nothing, folks. Let's just keep going. I don't know. I don't know. Look at this dude mobbing. Holy, he's flying, dude. He's going like... That bike must have been unlocked. He's going like 40 on that thing. Oh, man. Never a dull moment in the streets of LA, man. I tell you that. Oh, the bus is coming in hot. All right, folks, so that was a fun one. Out here in the streets of LA, we're back where we started downtown. Look, some more classics. You guys see those? I tried my best to give you a shot, but yeah, bad timing. First link in the description, my Twitch. If you want to hang out, I'll be live after you're done watching this video. I'll still be live. If you're watching some other time, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. is when I go live. Come hang out. It's fun. We react to videos. We're chilling. You can ask me questions. It's a good time. So stop on by. But either way, thank you for watching yet another video. I appreciate you spending your time with me, and I'll catch you guys in the next one very soon. Peace out.